Hey guys, it's Rexa. Welcome to my co-op dungeon guide. Today we're breaking down the mechanics of Kertaki, so you and your team can take him down with ease. Kertaki shares some mechanics with Tublek, but introduces a few unique twists. In this fight you face 3 main mechanics and 2 blockable attacks. Let's break it all down so you're prepared to tackle this challenge. Let's start with the preparation. Position yourself near the flowers or assign players to specific flowers. Use groupings to mark the gazers for better visual clarity during the fog mechanic. You can also mark the flowers if needed. Keep an eye on your stamina bar, as this fight can be stamina heavy. Let's talk about the 2 blockable attacks next. The first one is the Fury attack you already know from other dungeons, which is indicated by a violet circle. You can either dodge or block this attack. The second one is a Wrath attack. This is indicated by a violet diamond. This can only be avoided with a dodge roll by pressing your movement key and block key together. Now let's talk about the mechanics. When Kertaki yells, "Shall I turn you into a tasty rat?" he will pull players towards him and transform them into rats. As a rat, you gain the dig skill on your first hotkey. Unlike the Tublek fight, you must stay in rat form for the whole mechanic, which lasts around 15 seconds. Kertaki will use an AoE attack. Stay on the surface and take the damage. If you're burrowed, the AoE will force you out of the ground and stun you on top. Avoid the comet ring around him, as it will crowd control you if touched. The boss will chase the nearest rat to try to eat them. Use the dig skill at the right time to burrow and bait him, avoiding being eaten. You notice him getting on his knees once the mechanic is over. Once this happens, you are free to get to your flower and pick it up to transform back. Here's an important tip. If everybody burrows at the same time, Kertaki won't have a target and will cast an AoE attack, knocking everyone out of the ground and stunning the whole group. The strategy is to spread out at different distances from Kertaki. This makes it easier to guide him in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction, reducing the need for quick reflexes. Alternatively, assign 2 to 3 players to ping-pong the boss between them, while the rest stay burrowed. This is a great option for pre-made groups with less experienced players. Kertaki triggers his second mechanic by saying, "I'll fry you." He calls down fire in a cross shape, targeting players. It's best to position yourself near the gazers and drop the flames there. Kertaki will disappear and fog will cover the whole area. The flame patches will remove some of the fog. Stepping into a flame patch gives you a burn debuff. Use this debuff to clear the fog by walking through it. Here are some tips. Step into the flames at the last moment to maximize your burn timer. Don't stay in the flames for too long as the debuff stacks. Focus on clearing the fog around the gazers to survive the next mechanic. Optionally, you can also clear the flowers for better visibility. The boss will cast the flames twice during this phase. If you can't clear all 4 gazers in the first wave, use the second wave to finish the job. Now let's get to the last mechanic. This mechanic gets initiated by the voice line, "Try to dodge this." Kertaki will activate a bubbling gazer, and you need to locate it quickly to avoid his one-shot AoE attack. Make sure the gazers are cleared of fog beforehand, so you can see which one is active. Position yourself in the center, identify the bubbling gazer and move quickly to stand on it. This will launch you into the air and allow you to avoid the AoE attack. At around 50% HP, Kertaki gains empowered abilities. During the rat mechanic, Kertaki becomes partially invisible, but don't worry, you can still see him. And after being launched by the first gazer, you need to glide to a second bubbling gazer before landing. Aim to stay in the air to reach the next gazer in time. That wraps up this guide. I hope it helped you and your team master Kertaki's mechanics. Thanks for watching, and as always, feel free to like, comment and subscribe for more dungeon tips. See you in the next one. Tyrexa, logging out.